It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer that I'm really looking forward to actually. It's a Spanish beer called Alhambra Especial. It's coming in at 5.4% ABV in a 330 milliliter bottle. Brown bottle. There's the bottle cap. Now I've been to Spain on many occasions in the past. I can never remember. I know the name of the beer, I know the name of the brewery, but I can't recall ever trying it. And at 5.4% ABV, it's a bit of a decent ABV to that, isn't it? What I'm trying to say is not just a decent ABV for the sake of having a decent ABV, but generally when beers are stronger in the ABV, they're generally better in quality. Let's find out. They are based in, we'll get to all that in a moment. They've been brewing this beer in Granada since 1925. So next year, this beer will be 100 years old. Not this particular beer, but perhaps the brewery and this beer style. One finger white head on the beer, good levels of carbonation, small bubbles in the beer. A light amber, I'm not going to call it straw coloured, it's definitely light amber. You can definitely see that reflection, that 5.4% ABV, you can definitely see it in the colour of the beer. They've used quite a bit of malt here to get that 5.4% ABV. The beer is available from our channel sponsor, beersofeurope.co.uk. Beers of Europe, the largest online beer store in the UK with a fabulous range of beers from all over the world. They're literally kind of, if you've been on holiday to Spain or America, France, Germany, Belgium, Netherlands, Poland, you worked away there and you want to come back home, or you are back home and you want to try that beer that you once had in that country, the best place to find it is beersofeurope.co.uk. Fantastic website with literally a warehouse full of beer that they can send you in the post. And if you're close enough, Norfolk way, go and visit it. They've got a tap room, restaurant, and a massive warehouse full of beer. beersofeurope.co.uk, link in the description box of the video. Let's get the aroma then on this beer. Lovely. Straight away, good quality lager. Dare I say it, maybe of a German influence originally back in 1925. Maybe they were a German family, because this has got the aroma of a really good German lager. Malty, bready, hoppy, peppery, spicy, a little bit of lemon. It smells lovely. Let's dive in. Stinging nettle too. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, that's quality. That's a quality brewed beer, right from the start, right to the finish. Starts off with layers of malt, layers of quality malt. It's 100, I'm going to say it's 100% malt brewed beer, this one. Super quality beer. It's biscuity, it's crisp, it's refreshing. You get a lot of that malt flavour, that biscuity, light wafer, biscuity malt flavour coming through. Grain. And then it goes over to being hoppy on the back end. So you've got the sweetness from the malt here, bitterness from the hops on the back end. It's a combination of stinging nettle and just lovely, lovely peppery, spicy lemon flavours coming through. Carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. It's just something that I can imagine drinking in Spain. Really hot, lovely, beautiful blue sky day. Not like what we have here at the moment. It feels like it's been raining forever. Feels like it's been dark forever. But you can imagine yourself sitting by a beach with this, and at 5.4% ABV, you could drink a few of these, couldn't you? You could drink 4, 5, 6 bottles of this quite easily, letting the afternoon pass by, listening to the breeze and the waves crashing in from the shore. Spain's a lovely place. Spain is a lovely place, and if you look hard enough, there's some good beers there. There's some really good beers there. I travel around the Catalonia area of, well, it's its own province, and it's its own place. They don't like to be called Spanish, but I've travelled around Catalonia, and I've visited like many breweries there that were just doing fantastic things, IPAs and great lagers, stouts, porters, and it was just wonderful. But this seems more of this beer seems like it's been made more for kind of like tourism, if you like, people visiting the place and enjoying the seafood and the beers while they're there. Stinging nettle. Why have I mentioned stinging nettle? Well, it's quite prominent in this beer, and that is that it's kind of very close. In fact, they're cousins. The hop and the stinging nettle are cousins on the Darwin tree of life. So you can imagine it being very similar. In fact, they used to use stinging nettles before they kind of become accustomed to using hops in beer. So stinging nettles were first, and I think that's why they've used hops in this beer that taste quite close to a stinging nettle flavour. Peppery, spicy, quite herbal. It's a fabulous beer. Between that malt and that hops, brilliant beer. So let's have a look then. Murcia Granada Hispana. It's been imported as well. There's not much in the way of English here. Water, barley, malt, maize and hops. Yeah, it's a Spanish brewed beer. It's not really meant for the UK, but this is what I love about beersofeurope.co.uk. You'll find all sorts of loveliness from Beers of Europe's website. I wanted to try that beer for so long. It's always evaded me. I'm glad I've got it now, because if I go to Spain in the future, I'll be looking to find this beer and review it. My rating on this beer is, I'm going to say, a very solid 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Stone the crows then. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.